Don't kill me yet. I'm alive.
Leave it to me.
I want no more accidents like that dark chief.
Yes, he's my target. Mine.
Can you hear me, Solid Snake?
He's tougher than I thought.
Do you know who I am? I always knew that one day I would meet you. The man who stole what was rightly mine. The man who stole my birthright.
Forget it. Your body is strapped down tight.
Me? I'm the man you stole everything good from. And now, after the sacrifice of our brothers, after 30 long years, finally, the two of us meet. The brother of light and the brother of dark.
Do you need his DNA too?
Yes. I want a sample while he's still alive. We need it to correct the Genome Soldier's mutations.
Then we'll be able to cure them?
No. We still have to get our hands on Big Boss's DNA.
Have they given in to our demands yet?
Not yet.
They won't give in. They're all hypocrites, every one of them.
Is that your opinion as a Kurd?
They always put politics first.
That's right. That's why they want to avoid any leak about their precious new nuclear weapon.
Boss, it looks like our friend is awake.
There definitely is a resemblance, don't you think, little brother? Or should I say, big brother? I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You and I are both the last surviving sons of Big Boss. It's me. Really? Then what? Oof, those idiots! All right, Raven. I'll be right there. They're not responding to our demands. We launched the first one in 10 hours as planned.
Damn Americans.
Looks like you read them wrong.
Something's funny. Normally the Americans are the first ones to the negotiating table. They must think they've got something up their sleeves.
So it's come down to it, has it? We're going to launch that nuke and ride it all the way into history.
I've got to take care of some launch preparations. You're in charge here, Ocelot.
What about you? Wanna stay for the show?
I'm not interested. It's time to feed the family.
So you prefer your wolves to my show, huh?
Ocelot, don't screw up like you did with the chief.
Yes, I know. That was an accident. I didn't think a pencil pusher like him would be so tough.
Well, his mental defenses were reinforced by hypnotherapy.
Boss, what about that ninja?
He's killed 12 men. Whoever he is, he's some kind of lunatic.
Bastard took my hand. How could he have gotten in here?
Perhaps there's a spy among us. Mantis is dead. We've also got to find out what killed Baker and Octopus. We're short-handed, so make this little torture show of yours as short as possible.
Torture? This is an interrogation.
As you wish. See you later, brother.
Your woman is still in this world.
Meryl.
Catch you later, handsome.
Once she picks a target, she doesn't think about anything else. Sometimes she even falls in love with them before she kills them. Finally, just the two of us. How are you feeling?
Not bad. Caught a nice nap on this revolving bed of yours. Too bad I was sleeping alone.
Glad to hear that. This is some bed, all right. I'm about to show you some of its nicer features.
Where are my things?
Oh, don't worry. They're all there. Washington was taking quite a chance sending you here. Someone must have had a lot of faith in your skill, huh, carrier boy?
So, Metal Gear's armed with a new type of nuclear warhead, huh?
Why don't you go ask Campbell for the full story?
The Colonel?
By the way, you got an optical disc from President Baker, didn't you?
What if I did?
Is that the only disc? There's no other data?
What do you mean?
There's no copy? If not, that's fine.
Is Meryl okay?
She's not dead yet. Wolf must have been feeling generous. But if you want her to stay that way, you better start answering my questions right now. You were holding one card key. Where are the other two? What's the trick behind that key?
Trick?
That weasel of a president said there's some kind of trick to using the key.
Hell if I know.
I see. No problem then. We're going to play a game, Snake. And we'll find out what kind of man you really are. When the pain becomes too great to bear, just give up and your suffering will end. But if you do, the girl's life is mine. Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about using auto-fire, or I'll know. Snake, it's been a long time since you saved your game.
Yeah? So what?
If your body can't survive the torture, it'll be game over. You really want to travel down that long road again? Come on, I won't tell. Why don't you just give up? I'm going to run a high-voltage electric current through your body. If it's just for a short time, it won't kill you.
But I never heard that before.
You're a tough guy, Snake. But I've got some bad news for you. You're no POW. You're a hostage. There's no Geneva Convention. No one is coming to save you. Starting to feel a little scared. Good. You should be. Okay, let's get started. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. And as you can see, we did a poll on what we were going to do, Meryl ending or Otacon ending, but as much as it pains me to not follow what you guys want, I am just too much of a good guy. It is significantly tougher.
How did you like that? Shall we go again?
To do the Meryl ending on Extreme. So this hurt. I want you to know I went through a lot of pain for you guys, but I just couldn't do it. We got to go with the canon ending, so we're going to go ahead and survive the torture.
Had enough yet? We're not finished yet.
The funny thing is, on Extreme, it lasts, I think, 2 or 3 times longer than it does on normal or hard. And it had my finger, like, going crazy towards the end of it. But we got to do this twice, and then we'll be able to move on. So I hope you guys like my pain.
Still okay? Want me to go on? Can you take one more?
There's going to be a lot of stuff to get through in this specific video. The end is going to be when we go through the communications tower, which is a very, very difficult part to do, so I hope you guys will stay tuned for that. Really, really fun times ahead.
Give up. Make it easy on yourself. One more time.
I swear he says like one more time, I think a total of 3 times. So just when I think it's going to be done, of course it's not. And it's been so long since I played this on Extreme because you had to have a save file beaten already before you could even play Extreme, so it's been a while.
Come on. You don't want to die like this, do you? I could do this all day.
But there we go. This is going to be the last one, and then we're going to move on to the cell part, and then we'll have to do this, of course, one more time, and then we can continue on. So leave a thumbs up for the torture of Center Strain and for being a good guy.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think. You're the boss's brother, all right. Your brother, he's an amazing man. Who else could shoot down 2 F-16s with a Hind helicopter? The Les Infanteries project was not a total failure. He is the one man who could make my dream into a reality.
Looks like I got a roommate. The DARPA chief? Whew. What a stench.
Damn, I caught a cold. That witch. She took my clothes. Shut up in there, will ya?
Snake, are you okay?
I've been better.
How's Meryl?
They've got her.
Damn. Snake, the government has decided not to give in to their demands. We're trying to buy some more time.
Come on, Colonel. Why don't you stop playing dumb? I'm sorry about Meryl, but I want the lies to end now.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear was designed to launch a new type of nuclear warhead, wasn't it? You knew it all along, didn't you? Why did you try to hide it?
I'm sorry.
Can't tell the grunts, huh? You've changed a lot. Metal Gear, secret advanced nuclear weapons research. Does the White House know about this? How deep does it go?
As far as I know, as of yesterday, the president had not been briefed about the Rex project.
Need to know basis, is that the idea?
These are sensitive times. Even subcritical nuclear tests are causing quite a stir.
Plausible deniability, huh?
Yes. And tomorrow, the president and his Russian counterpart are scheduled to sign the START 3 Accord.
I get it. That's the reason for the deadline.
That's right, Snake. And that's why we can't let this terrorist attack go public.
We still haven't even ratified START 2 or dealt with the issue of TMDs. This has to do with the president's reputation and America's place as the dominant superpower.
So patriotism is your excuse for circumventing the Constitution?
Please, Snake, just stop them.
Why should I?
Because you're the only one who can.
In that case, tell me the truth about this new type of nuclear warhead.
I told you before, I don't know the details.
I don't believe you. If the situation is so serious, why don't you give in to their demands? Let them have Big Boss's remains.
You see,
Or is there some reason that you can't do that? Something you haven't told me about?
Publicly, the president has been very vocal in his opposition to eugenics experiments. We don't want the existence of the Genome Army to go public.
And that's the only reason? Huh. Hell with you.
I'm sorry.
The corpse of the DARPA chief is lying right here next to me.
Oh man.
But it's strange. He looks and smells like he's been dead for days. All his blood's been drained out too.
Drained.
Maybe to slow down decomposition?
I have no idea.
But the chief only died a few hours ago, right?
Right, but he's already started to decompose.
What could it all be about?
Something in his blood that they wanted?
I doubt it. Just the nanomachines in the transmitter.
Did the chief tell them his detonation code?
I'm afraid so. It looks like they've got both codes and are nearly ready to launch.
Damn. Is there any way to prevent it?
It seems that there's some type of emergency override device that can cancel out the detonation code. It's a countermeasure that Arms Tech installed secretly. You have to unlock it with 3 special card keys.
And where are those keys?
I've got one of them. I don't know where the other 2 are. Besides, I'm locked up here.
We've got no choice. Forget about the keys. Your top priority now is to destroy Metal Gear itself. I'm sorry to have to lay it all in your lap, but you're all I've got. Bust out of there and get to the communications tower. Also,
What?
I know it's asking a lot.
Meryl, right?
Yeah,
I'll save her.
thanks.
So what we have to do now is just kind of wait. It's scripted here, so it'll take about a minute or two, and then you're going to be able to move on into the next section. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this walkthrough. Listen, times are tough right now on YouTube. Just trying to stay afloat. Money is tight, so if you do and can support the channel, please do so by either leaving a super thanks or check out the links in the description. Become a Patreon, become a member. All of that stuff just helps keep this channel alive. Times are really, really tough right now, and if you're able to do so, please. If not, at least leave a like, comment on the videos, watch them for longer periods of time. All of that goes to help keeping this channel alive. We've been doing this now for 13 years on this specific channel, and I want to keep going for another 13 more. I want to keep going for as long as I can, and it's going to take all of us to be able to do that. This is how we pay the bills. This is how I support my family, and if you enjoy the effort that I put into these videos and the time that it takes to make them, and you want to support and you can support, please do so.
Snake, it's showtime. Ocelot wants you.
Okay, I'll tell you once more. Press the circle button repeatedly to regain.
All right, one final time to go, and then that will be it. So again, continue to enjoy Sinistray 01's pain. My strategy for doing this was to lay the controller on the table and then hit it with my index finger.
How did you like that? Shall we go again?
Another strategy that I used when I did my previous walkthrough of many, many years ago, almost 10 years ago now, that's crazy, was I would just use my thumb, my right thumb. However, I found that in extreme, I would fail. So I literally failed this once.
Had enough yet? We're not finished yet.
I just wasn't hitting it fast enough because I actually thought it was only going to be, I think, 3 times. And then when it went on and on and on, I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't been like trying as hard as I think I possibly could.
You still okay? Want me to go on? Can you take one more?
At least he's thoughtful, you know. Are you okay? He asked if we were okay. I mean, that's a real battle buddy right there. You know? Ocelot, he's a lot of things, but he actually cares, you know? He's pretty good.
Give up. Make it easy on yourself. One more time.
Again, Ocelot, with that one more time bullcrap. You know what? We're not friends anymore, Ocelot. I have this strange feeling that in, a bunch of years we're going to be fighting on top of this big ship.
Come on. You don't want to die like this, do you? I could do this all day.
We get it. He can do it all day. I don't think I can last all day. At least not in the past 15, 20 years. Sorry.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think. We live in a sad age. Imperialism, totalitarianism, perestroika. 20th century Russia has had its share of problems, but at least they had an ideology. Russia today has nothing.
They're struggling between freedom and order, and with that struggle, a new spirit of nationalism has been born.
The boss has a close friend high up in the Russian government. He's currently the head of Spetsnaz. He's agreed to purchase this new nuclear weapons system. The Hind was just a down payment.
So you're in this for money?
I don't need money. I want Russia to be reborn, to lead a brave new world order.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah. Nothing new to report.
Snake, is there anything I can do?
Yeah. My arm hurts.
Poor Snake. I'll increase the level of painkillers in your blood.
Okay, but you can leave out the Benzedrine. That stuff makes me too frisky.
I guess you're not feeling too bad after all. Snake, put the controller up against your arm.
What?
Don't worry, it'll feel good.
Huh?
Okay, here I go. How does that feel, Snake? A little better?
How did you do that?
I stimulated your muscle fibers with the nanomachine cilia. That's about all I can do for you.
Naomi, please talk to me. Say something to take my mind off the pain.
What can I say?
Anything.
I'm not a very good talker.
Please. Tell me about yourself.
Myself? That's a tough one.
Any family?
That's not a happy topic for me.
I don't have any family. No. Wait. There was a man who said he was my father.
Where is he?
Dead. By my own hand.
Big Boss.
What? Big Boss? I had no idea.
There was no way you could. It happened in Zanzibar 6 years ago. Only Snake and I know the real truth of what happened there.
So, is it true? Was Big Boss really your father?
That's what he said. That's all I know.
And you were able to kill him, knowing that?
Yup.
How?
He wanted it. Besides, some people just need killing.
That's patricide.
Yup. That's the trauma that Mantis was talking about. The one we share in common.
Is that why you left Foxhound?
Let's just say that I needed to be alone for a while, and Alaska was the perfect place.
Snake. I didn't have a real family either. Just a big brother who put me through school. We weren't even blood related, and he was much older than me.
Where is he?
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Snake, is there a woman in your life?
After you've been through as many wars as me, it's hard to trust anyone.
Friends?
Roy Campbell.
You're still calling me friend?
Is that it?
No. There was another. Frank Yeager.
What?
Big Boss's most trusted lieutenant, and the only member of Foxhound ever to receive the code name Fox. Gray Fox.
I learned a lot from him.
But didn't you try to kill each other?
It's true. We did, in Zanzibar. But it was nothing personal. We were just professionals on opposite sides, that's all.
And you still call yourself friends?
Hard to believe. War is no reason to end a friendship.
That's insane.
I first met him on the battlefield. He was being held a prisoner of outer heaven, but he didn't look like a prisoner to me. He was always so cool and precise. I was still green, and he showed me the ropes.
You knew him well?
No. We never talked about our personal lives. Sort of an unwritten rule. The next time I saw him on the battlefield, we were enemies. We were fighting barehanded in a minefield. I know it sounds strange to most people, but we were just two soldiers doing our jobs. It's like a sport.
Men and their games. You're like wild animals.
You're right. We are animals.
So if you were friends, then how do you explain the ninja's behavior?
I don't know.
It's your genes. They make you predisposed towards violence.
You really like talking about genes, Naomi. Why did you get into genetic research anyway?
I never knew who my parents were, or even what they looked like. I guess I got into genetics because I wanted to figure out why I am the way I am.
So you studied about DNA?
Yeah. I thought if I studied my genetic structure, I'd find out who I really was. I thought that by analyzing a person's genetic information, I could retrieve the blank spots in that person's memory.
Memory is stored in DNA?
We're not sure, but we know that a person's genetic fate is determined just by the sequence of the 4 bases in their DNA.
So what about my fate? You know my DNA sequence, don't you?
Your fate? I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Of course not. You're a scientist, not a fortune teller.
Alright, so here we go. Johnny's gonna get a little sicky. Then we're gonna have Ocelot to come in here. Ocelot, did I say Ocelot? Otacon. Go get him, Johnny. Akiba. He's going to come here and give us a little means to escape. Now, if I'm not mistaken, in my previous walkthrough that I did, we used Ninja. You can do that as well, although you'll have to last another torture session. And that is if you accidentally failed the catch-up, which can be easy if you didn't know exactly what to do.
Hey, I'm here.
Where?
It's me.
Otacon.
Wow, they even captured you.
Hurry, get me out of here.
Let me go. That hurts.
Hurry up!
Is that how you ask a guy a favor? Let me go. Jeez, it's like an animal's cage. Oh, what a smell.
Because of him.
Yeah, it's the Derpa Chief.
You don't hurry up and get me out of here, I'll be laying next to him.
Those bastards. This lock won't open with a security card. You need a key like the soldiers carry.
So what are you doing here then?
I thought you might be hungry. If you need more food, I can bring some more later. Also, I got you this level 6 card. It'll get you out of that torture room. Here, take this too.
What's this?
It's a handkerchief. I got it from Sniper Wolf.
Why?
I don't know why, but she's nice to me.
Sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me.
I was taking care of the dogs here. After the terrorists took over, they were planning to shoot all the dogs. But Sniper Wolf stopped them. She even let me feed them when I asked. She likes dogs. She must be a good person. Please don't hurt her.
Wake up, you idiot. She's the one who shot Meryl.
Well, that's all I can do.
They're planning to launch a nuke. I've got to stop them.
Then you have to get past the communications tower.
First, you have to get me out of here.
Come on, I'm trying my best.
That guard's got the key. You'll have to take him out.
Give me a break. I'm no soldier. I can't take anybody out.
You have to.
I'll be killed. Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
Wait.
All right, so get somewhere close to the door, go prone, get out your ketchup. Now, hit the circle button, or, you know, B, depending on what you're playing on. And then the blood is going to, or the ketchup is going to come out. And then that's how you're able to do it. Now, I don't want to take Johnny out, so we're going to do it non-lethally. Immediately get up, throw him to the ground, head over here, don't forget to equip your level 6 card. This way you're going to actually watch a little cinematic here. We don't take him out so it doesn't hurt us as far as killing someone. Now we're going to go ahead and switch to our gear and head on. Alright, so because we've got the communications tower up ahead, we've got to do a little something extra. So we're going to be making a few stops somewhere else just to pick up 3 more stun grenades, because those stun grenades are really something you're actually going to need. However, if you count them, it ends up that I don't need these 3, but it's still better to have them than not. So there's stun grenades up on the 2nd floor here if you want to take your time to go get them, but we're not going to get them here. There's another spot in the next building that we can pick them up. I'm also going to pick up some more claymores that we can use in a boss fight, again, much later when we open up the 2nd disc. So don't forget to go ahead and get your thermals out here and get some more claymores. So we did this once already, and then we're doing it a 2nd time, so they do repopulate. So all weapons and items that you can pick up, like, you know, ammo and anything related to that, will not respawn on Expert or Extreme. However, these here, these claymores, will respawn every time that you come out here. So if you need to stock up on claymores, that's how you do it. You can see how the grenades there are gone. Everything else is gone except for that. So this next building, again, the same strategy that we normally use. We're going to slow our roll as soon as we get into that room. Kind of move our way slowly and then make our way to the left. Don't go immediately to the left, and stay on the right part of this so that you don't make noise on the grates right there. Don't worry, the guy on your right will not be able to see you. If you just go slow enough, then everything will line up perfectly and you'll be able to go. Sit at the 2nd part of the stairs, wait for him to turn around, and then slowly make your way. So what we're going to be doing now is head to B2. Basement number 2 is where we're going to pick up some body armor. So the reason we're picking up the body armor is there are a few instances where you're going to want to use this body armor, especially in the communications tower, because more than likely you're going to get hit, and you can reduce how much health you lose by getting this body armor here. We're also going to pick up some Nikita missiles as well, which will just help us out in the long run. The more Nikita missiles, the better, as there are multiple ways to take out Sniper Wolf in her next battle. So use a chaff here. You're going to need to use 2 chaffs during this section. Go here and grab the body armor, and we're going to go up here as well just to get some grenades and C4. You never know if you need them for boss fights and whatnot. You don't actually have to get those, but I just prefer to make sure that I am going into every fight and situation with multiple different types of ammunition and weapons to partake in the boss fights, because I don't know exactly how I'm going to do the boss fights when I go in. It's a lot of trial and error, just like all these stealth games, is learning the patterns, learning what the bosses do, and then going from there. Next, we're going to head to B1. This is where you need to continue. However, we're going to go into this room first. You need to follow the route that I do if you want to make sure that you don't disturb the guard that's in here. So go in here, just like we did before. We're going to grab the Nikita missiles. Those do actually come back, because we grabbed those once already, you saw, and then we can grab them again. I don't know why those specific ones you can grab twice, but yeah, you can, where normally anything else you really can't. Now we're going to grab the stun grenades. I know I said stun guns in one of the previous episodes. I apologize. It's grenades. Then you're going to go over here. Now you don't absolutely have to get the medicine, but we're going to go ahead and grab the medicine and then come down here. And then we're going to pick up some FAMAS, as well as the night vision goggles. Should have perfect amount of time to be able to do that, as long as you do everything right. Forgot that's not an elevator door. Now we can go ahead and move on. So, one thing I want to make a note of is there's going to be a call that you get that is optional to take. Essentially, it's just Deep Throat telling you that Ocelot has planted a bomb on you. Well, remember guys, I'm not doing the codec calls during my playthrough. You see it right there? It just came up at the wrong time, It came up the moment I entered the door, so now it's gone. So unfortunately, I'm not able to show you that code call. He's just telling you, Snake, there's a bomb on you. You got to get it out. And as you can see, you've got 60 seconds to do it. But you need to do it. I don't want to get rid of it here, where it's going to take out the dogs. But notice how the dogs love me right now. That is because Otacon gave us a handkerchief from Sniper Wolf. That handkerchief will allow you to get through this area without worry. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. You should have plenty of time. If it comes up, it's going to be random on yours. It just depends on how long you've taken to do what you're doing. So as soon as we enter here, that is when we're going to get rid of the bomb. So immediately go ahead, see there's 28 seconds left. Press circle while you're in there, and boom. Get rid of it, move over to the left. There you go. Now let's watch a cutscene and get ready for a tough part.
That was a close one, Snake.
Ocelot, you'll pay for that.
Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it. Snake, please save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me.
Snake, about Meryl.
Colonel, I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
I wasn't able to protect her.
Snake, she's a soldier. She knows that prisoners are a part of war. She joined up of her own free will. I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No, you're wrong. Meryl thought she had to become a soldier. Thought it was the only way. She said she thought it would bring her closer to her dead father.
She said that?
She wasn't ready for real combat. I shouldn't have pushed her so hard. It's all my fault.
It's not like you, Snake.
Master, what is it?
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
Master.
Snake, you can have regrets if you want to. It's only natural. But you can't keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. That road leads to madness. Believe me.
He's right. Don't kick yourself. It doesn't suit a legend like you. I'm sure Meryl's just fine.
Mei Ling.
Snake, forget about Meryl. Stop Liquid. That's what Meryl would want too.
You're right. Meryl would say the same thing.
Snake.
What?
Meryl. She's pretty special to you, huh?
Yes, she's special. There aren't many women like her around.
That's not what I meant.
She's the Colonel's niece and a combat buddy.
Is that all? Come on.
This is like a police interrogation.
No, I
guess it's in the genes.
The genes? What are you talking about, Colonel?
No, I just remembered about Naomi's grandfather. I think Naomi said he rose as high as assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, he was Japanese, and he became a special undercover investigator to nab the mafia.
When was that?
Oh, sometime in the 50s, I guess.
Where?
New York, I think.
Naomi, I thought you didn't have any family.
Well, I researched it after I became an adult. My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned about him. I never even had the chance to meet him.
Oh.
Snake, good luck.
Watch your back, Snake.
All right, here we go. The infamous communications tower. So, get out your stun grenade. Keep your level 6 on. You're going to get a little alerted here, but it's just the turret, so you don't need to worry. You're fine. But you're going to need to switch back to your level 6. So, I'm going to explain this in a way that you're going to be able to complete this communications tower rather easy. So essentially what you're going to do is once we get over here to this door, you're going to cook your stun grenade, and you're going to enter as soon as it goes off so you can skip the little cutscene that plays. Wait about 3 seconds, then go. Don't forget to grab the rope and the stun grenades. Switch to your body armor, and we're going to go up 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they're following you at the same time. 5, 6, and on the 7th one, that's when you want to throw it. This should end up being perfect timing, so you can get past this guy. Now, you're going to wait till the next set of stairs. You're going to start cooking it now. Throw it. Wait till you cross here. Throw it again, because the second guy usually can get you right here. So you'll make sure he stays down enough. Throw it immediately after on the stairs. See, I got hit there, which sucks, but, you know, it happens. Throw again. Keep throwing every little bit here. Now, what you're going to do is keep going. You're going to go a little while. You're going to see that the guy will eventually catch up with you, but you can throw that guy around. He always will be there to throw. That way you don't have to waste a stun grenade. He will eventually catch up, so you're going to need to do another stun grenade. And there's going to be another guy that you have to throw up here. But that stun grenade actually hit him, so we didn't have to do it. So you're able to make it. As long as you have these stun grenades in your hand, you'll make it, and then that's it. Boom. Only got hit really once, and we'll move on to the next section.
Snake, remember what the Gaul said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.